Welcome back to Casey's Crazy Ideas. Talking about our sump pump pitting system here. As you know how you have your power goes out and your pumps don't work and they make what's called the watchdog. However, I wanted to do something better. So let's take a look. So here we have two pumps. This one runs the laundry. That one runs the groundwater for the house. They're both tied together through the ditch, and there's a pipe in the middle and the bottom. They both come running up, and they both have their backflow preventers. One's there, and the other one is down inside the hole. They both go out an 1.5 inch piece of PVC. Pretty sure this is 1.5 inch. Yep. And then they come up here to the outlets. And then what we installed inside this cabinet here, there's a little voltmeter there. This power washer. As inside here we have a battery. It's a AGM deep cycle marine battery, power inverter, and then this is a switch for when the power goes out. The switch senses the battery or the house power being gone, and with your inverter being on, which ours is off because we don't need that at the moment. It senses it, and then when that clicks on, it takes the power from the power inverter and sends it back to the pump. However, we're using this pump, so there, for our power outages is pretty long time. We're not constantly running. We're just using this one, which goes up to give it a little bit of leeway. Well, how much is that going to work? I don't know. We've only never had to use it. We just try to test it from time to time. But this battery runs the inverter. The inverter runs out to our outlet. And then this also plugs into the inverter, which actually goes to the outlet outside. My bad. And then up here we have a trickle charger that's plugged into the battery 24/7. We never unplug it. It's always on float mode. So when we have bad storms or whatnot that come in, we'll flip the inverter switch and be at the end of it. And then if we lose power and it senses it, it'll kick that pump on, or assuming the pump needs to turn on. Because I didn't want to put another pump in this hole, because there's not much room in these holes for two pumps. So we decided to do that, and it does work. Like I said, we test it month to month to be sure that there's no problems and the battery's charged. And this pipe goes out and runs about 80 feet to a ditch that's on our property. Then that slowly runs its way out to the street, or not the street, but the main ditch street. So it works really well. The pumps that are in there are by Diamond, which are Harbor Freight pumps. Have no issues with them. This one's more of the trash style, which is good for like 5/8 or something, pieces of whatever. And then this one isn't a trash pump; it's your typical, submersible pump, and they work well. I don't know if you can see in there, but they're pretty trashy now looking, but they do their job. They're more cost effective and have no problems. This power inverter is also from Harbor Freight. It's a 2000 by 4000 watt. 3 outlets. It gives you USB, power levels, all that fun stuff. And this AGM battery came from O'Reilly's. It's a Super Start. They've had good luck with their batteries, whether it's car related or not. And then this side is when, where you got all that turned on. Instead of opening up the door or whatnot, you can just look at the gauge. Right now it's all off, even though it's raining outside, but we don't get a whole lot of groundwater that runs through here. So there are days when we have those rains where they're, 1 to 2 inches, depending on how it hits us. But mainly we don't get too much in the house. It's all basically gutters, go into the ditches. They do get full, but like I said, it's a pretty fail-safe system. The watchdog stuff is fine, but you have to have room for the two pumps. And it just costs I think it costs a lot more to have. Where here you're using the same volume pump, you know, it pumps out the same amount. There's no reduction. You know, there's no other bigger pieces or trying to stage up other batteries where you have to recharge it or have a trickle charger connected, where, you know, this is, you know, like I said, runs on its own normal system. It doesn't, the pumps don't know that the power is off. So the moment that float switch turns on, you're running at whatever 1,800, 2,000 gallons per hour, depending on what these pumps push. It's been a while, but yeah, it works awesome. You know, and like I said, we have the laundry. The sink looks a little bad at the moment, but that's because it's also it's a utility sink. We haven't cleaned it yet. There isn't much maintenance. We just power wash inside the holes from time to time, and you know, just keep them clean. Make sure there's no big debris down there that they can't handle. You know, that's about it. There's, like I said, they're pretty well maintenance free to a point. There's no such thing as a maintenance free sump pump pit. They all require stuff. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Please subscribe if you like this, or like the comments. You know, let me know. I did buy a GoPro camera, so that should be coming in the mail soon. And get you guys set up on that. We'll see how that works out. So thanks for watching.